All right, so here he is out of the blue corner, the #1 heavyweight contender fighting for the title here tonight. Daniel Cormier has 8 championship belts at home. Do you remember, though, the nerves for your first UFC title?
It's the most overwhelming thing you've ever felt in your entire life. You are sitting in the back waiting for that moment where you get an opportunity to go chase something greater than yourself. So many people have played a part to get this man to the spot. How does he deliver? How does he not let anyone down? How does he ultimately become the champion of the world? This is a big spot for him. He is so excited to try and become the man.
Well, self-belief is a powerful thing. He has long thought that he is the best heavyweight in the world. Tonight, he gets a chance to prove it. I mean, come on, DC. Mike Tyson with this DMX intro backdrop. I'm anxious as if I'm fighting. This is a huge moment for the history of mixed martial arts and for the International Boxing Hall of Famer Mike Tyson.
It all works together. It really just all works together whenever you watch Mike Tyson, from the song to the look to the bobbing of the head to the posse. Iron Mike Tyson is just one of those guys that draws you in, and he is bringing a lot of new eyes to the UFC octagon. He can wrestle a little bit too, John, so don't be surprised if on the first shot, Mike Tyson hits him with the big sprawl to defend his leg.
Only thing I can guarantee you, he's not going to be taking any bites of cauliflower here in the octagon tonight. We're certainly happy to have Mike Tyson. Let's see how it goes. Mike Tyson has stepped inside the octagon. Tyson looks ready to fight tonight. And now let's get you our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. We send it inside the octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Bam Bam. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Iron Mike Tyson.
Herbert Dean's in the building. He is the 3rd man in the octagon tonight. All right, so here he is, Iron Mike Tyson. The flurry is coming. Look for him to use that signature peekaboo style to try to get inside. Has been vulnerable to leg kicks, though, since he transitioned to mixed martial arts. He's worked hard on the takedown defense. We'll see if Tyson can keep this fight upright here tonight in what is a very interesting stylistic challenge. Oh, and he caught the kick. That's good defense to block that punch.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Straight right hand, no good.
Nice combination.
Fast pace here in the early going. Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range.
Oh, nice hook.
So a nice job landing the counter there, and that's really the book on this guy. He is a counter striker. He waits for his opponent to engage and then tries to use that aggression against them. That's exactly what he was trying to do there. Throwing that jab yet again out of range. Oh, nice counter to land the left hook there. Well, would you take a look at that, counter-striking the real story of this fight tonight. Hard shots landing on both sides here.
Beautiful hands on display. Another punch lands.
That was great. Keep using that straight. Just over 3 minutes to go now. Yeah, left hook found its target.
So he needs to mix it up. He needs to start kicking more.
Oh, and he lands another pinpoint counter. He has done an excellent job, seemingly all night, remaining patient, waiting for his opponent to strike first, and timing his counters perfectly. Overhand.
Those are big strikes.
Good block there. Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing.
Clean punch.
Lands a right hand out of that exchange. Man, look at that jab right there. If he doesn't make some adjustments, Bobby's not going to recognize him. His nose is getting all swollen.
I mean, he's getting battered. He's taking him right on the face, too. He's trying to play catch-up. He's not moving his head in advance of the jab coming. This boxer is way too good to try to react to the shots opposed to getting ahead of him. Big shot to the head. Another good stick to the head.
Tyson circling to his right. Nice uppercut inside.
If this guy doesn't move his head, his night is about to end.
Oh, beautiful straight right hand. Certainly showing off some good hands here tonight. The fighter's starting to open up a little bit.
Doing a great job fighting behind the reach and dictating where the fight takes place. Beautiful defensive skill on display.
Less than a minute to go now in our opening round.
Nice kick. These guys are going at it.
Well, not much setup behind it. The right hook misses. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. Right now, it's starting to show.
Oh, here comes the kick. That one blocked by Tyson. Back to the left hand now, unable to connect. 15 seconds remain in the round. Oh, that's a big weapon for him, but the overhand right not there that time. Second round, straight ahead.
Stop.
Awesome job. Deep breath and breathe. There we go. Just like you did in training. I want you to keep up the intensity. Remember those combos we work.
All right, let us look back at some of the action from that previous round. DC punches in bunches.
I mean, over and over, he landed that big punch, and every time he landed it, he got the reaction that he was looking for. His opponent really did start to take notice every time he was loading that strike up.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round two. All right, next round is underway. Outstanding counter-striking in the previous round and really methodical with all of his movement there on the feet.
It almost feels like he's baiting him. It's like he's saying, come on, try to enter and see what happens to you. It feels exactly like that, and watch, the moment opponent decides to attack, he's gonna counter.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Blocks the shot. Straight right is there. Well, as we pull up the numbers there, bottom of your screen, the body strikes really tell the story in this one. That was a big focus for his camp coming in, and he has certainly worked that midsection to great effect here tonight. job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, locking his head, making sure he's not taking those damaging strikes at the top.
Nasty cut right on the bridge of the nose. He is bleeding.
That one snuck in. Nice strike.
Oh, beautiful jab by him there, really taking advantage of what is an obvious edge and reach. Tyson gets lit up by that straight punch. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round. Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing stroke. And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you've got to do something different to try and change the way that this fight is playing out. What a kick. That one landed.
You can catch a body kick, but you got to step off to the side. You just can't take it clean.
Well, we told you off the top that he was primarily a counter striker, and he has found the return shot repeatedly here tonight.
To be a great counter striker, you have to have rhythm. And his rhythm is on point tonight. It's like a dance.
Yeah.
The guy's in there moving, and in between his opponent's shots, he's landing, and he's landing shots that matter.
Look at the torso on the right side. Major bruising, and it's only getting worse.
He lands a solid punch there.
Back to the well with that right hand. It's no good. 90 seconds now to go in the round.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to now start to find uppercuts up the middle to try to do damage to his opponent.
Well, until his opponent adjusts, you might as well keep going with it as he can.
Oh, that's so right.
He's got to move. They're going to stop this fight if he doesn't move.
And just misses with that big right hand.
Big shot lands for both guys.
So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So when you get a guy hurt, you got to find a way to finish the fight.
Some damage being doled out, and now some swelling upstairs on his opponent.
He's not moving his head effectively. He's trying to be face first. You don't have to prove how tough you are. You got to move your head. Be active. Don't be reactive in your defenses.
Body kick is blocked. Got the single collar tie.
Look at the control of the posture as they land that knee.
Goes to the switch kick and lands. You got that weapon in your arsenal or what?
It is a great strike, and I've done it a number of times. I actually threw it in both fights against Stipe Miocic.
Seems to have timed that counter pretty well. 2 rounds in the books. All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. All right, so now we have some real adversity. There's a cut on the nose. Hard to know if that's impacting the breathing, but some definite damage in that previous round.
Yeah, some real damage. And now when you get a cut like that, that is in a bad spot. Because every time you get hit on the nose, it's so jarring. And then the blood starts to go down into the mouth. He's got an uphill battle ahead of him.
You ready? You ready? Good.
Here we go, 3rd round of this championship fight. Well, no problem getting inside to land that straight punch. He's got a huge edge and reach, and he made good use of it there. Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. Oh, nice jab by Tyson. Just out of range with that right hook. Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other facility.
Yeah, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse. And you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him. Whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. We got to start to watch his reactions now as we go forward. Nice block.
Man, it's almost like he's got a rangefinder out there. Just too easy as he connects with another good series of punches.
If you're boxing this guy and only boxing him, you will be in trouble.
And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Oh, and he lands another leg kick there. I have a novel idea. Maybe the opponent should try to check one of these.
He's got to try to check him, but he can't, John, because there's no windup. Yeah. There's no tell. And when he feels his opponent is getting a beat on his leg kicks, he'll just pop a jab up. Get the hands up to block the face, blast the leg kick on the bottom. It's unbelievable to watch a guy that is so diverse and has such a great understanding of landing these leg kicks.
Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. Oh, that cut on his nose is only getting worse. Not good.
Come on, he's bleeding good.
We passed the midpoint here of the fight. Head kick attempt, it's blocked.
You know, that's a big thing whenever you're blocking high kicks, man. You cannot just take the brunt of that kick on one arm. You have to get that cross arm to try and guide that kick so you don't take all of it.
Well, he's had next to no answers for the body shots here tonight, and now some redness really starting to develop on that side.
We're starting to see the damage. We're starting to visibly see the effect that all these body strikes are taking on this guy. He's got to do something different. He's got to be very careful because look for his opponent to go over the top now that he set him up.
Straight punch there, lands on the counter. Nice job using his reach advantage there. Oh, side kick lands. All right, so a good job defensively by him here as he raises the guard and prevents any damage.
Shades of James Toney. Always seeing things coming at him. He's such a great defensive fighter.
Clean left punch followed by the right. Oh, well, that cut is only getting worse, champ. I'm not sure if it's time to call in the ringside physician, but we got a bloody mess on our hands.
Yeah, bloody mess. This guy's almost unrecognizable. You look at this guy, and you look at his toughness. And his toughness may be a problem right now because his opponent will not let off on him. He's going to continue to beat him up.
Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there.
Oh, back and forth we go.
Head kick. Oh, right hand gets up to block it. Man, looks like he's trying to set records here, landing all of these strikes. He is aggressive to a fault and really has been all night long as he continues to pour it on. Got to be careful here, though, not to gas out. Left hand counter there. Well, no surprise to see him rinse and repeat as he continues to target that swelling upstairs.
Targeting that swollen eye, getting... Oh, it landed. He hurt him. Oh!
Both fighters throwing heat now. Big knee there to the chest.
Oh, nice right hand.
Potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, there's the end of the round. High intensity, high drama. The nose is severely cut up right now. We'll see what the cut man can do to try to maximize these 60 seconds. All right, let us re-rack some replays of the damage done in that round, see if we can isolate the strike that caused the cut.
Yeah, a nasty cut opens up when he lands there. It's a beautiful shot that gets to the target. He has not been responsible defensively, and he's really paying for it because now he's dealing with that nasty cut.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. Oh, that was a fierce elbow.
Big ground and pound.
All right, well, if you like blood, perhaps this is the fight for you. That cut is really starting to open up wide now.
It's starting to open up, but it doesn't seem to be affecting him too bad right now. It's still bloody, but it's not really limiting his ability to continue. Let's see if he can get through this and win this fight.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Postures up and lands a brutal strike to the head. Pretty athletic off his back to avoid that strike from the top. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job.
In the half guard.
All right, so a grueling battle on the ground, and no surprise, the crowd pops in appreciation as the fighters work their way back to the feet.
This is an educated crowd, J.A. They appreciate high-level grappling, and that's exactly what they got in that exchange.
Well, he misses with the left punch hook. Looked like it did stun him a little bit. Back to his feet.
Once he got him cut, he recognized where he needs to be throwing these shots, and once again, he lands right on that cut.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice.
Oh, nice.
Well, an incredible fight thus far. Both fighters look like they could be finished at any time. If you wondered about the heart on either side, that question was answered tonight.
Nothing. There are no more questions in regards to these two fighters. Both.
And that will do it.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him. But for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. Now to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 11 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Iron Mike Tyson.
So Iron Mike Tyson getting it done in the UFC yet again. I know a lot of people had some pause when he transitioned from boxing